Prabhupada explains, Krishna and the Supreme Personality of Godhead are identical. Okay? Therefore, he says, Lord Krishna is referred to as Bhagavan throughout the Gita. Bhagavan is the ultimate in the absolute truth. This is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. All truths are relative. All relative truths come to the point of the absolute truth or the absolute person. Absolute truth is realized in three phases of understanding, Srila Prabhupada says, namely, Brahman or the impersonal, all-pervasive spirit, Paramatma or the localized aspect of the Supreme within the heart of the living entities, and Bhagavan or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, Text number 11. This concept of the absolute truth is explained as thus. So the discussion in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the emperor of all evidences of God realization. There's many books, but the emperor is the Bhagavad Puran, Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, stepping up from Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so the verse goes, Varanti tat vavidas tadya jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabhyate. See, the Bhagavan word is there, right? So Prabhupada translates, the absolute truth is realized in three phases of understanding by the knowers of the absolute truth. And all of them are identical. Such phases of the absolute truth are expressed as Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. So, in India at that time, there was a British rule. There was the introduction of the railway system. The railway system. So when they launched the first train, many people gathered to observe this launching of the train. So people were standing and watching, so they could see that something is coming. The train is coming. There was a train. It's the first time they're seeing this launch of the railroad system. So it was dark. Then you could see one light. You could see one light coming. People are standing. What is this train? What is this train? This train is a light that moves. That was one understanding. Brahman. Then people stood a little longer and they saw that, wait a minute. This train looks like it's a tube on wheels. It has a light in front and it moves. That was further understanding Paramatma. People stood further and they got more information. You could see inside the train is people. It carries people. They had understanding of the light that's moving. They had understanding of its construction. That it is a tube chassis that rolls on wheels on a track, and it carries people, and there's a driver, and so many things. That is Bhagavan realization. Prabhupada explained here. Some people will talk about God is a light like that. Some people will have a little further understanding. People have more understanding. Brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shamyati. That is the verse. Okay? These three divine aspects can be explained by the example of the sun Prabhupada gives here in Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Which also has three different aspects, namely the sunshine. Because you see the sunshine. The sun's surface, okay? And the sun planet itself. One who studies the sunshine only is the preliminary student. One who understands the sun planet, the sun's surface is further advanced, and one who can enter into the sun planet is the highest. Ordinary students are satisfied by simply understanding the sunshine. its universal pervasiveness, and the glaring effulgence of its impersonal nature. You see that train when it was coming, you see the light. It's impersonal. There's nothing personal about it. It's just some light brightness. It's not the sun like that, all pervasive. It's impersonal understanding. Okay? And the glaring effulgence of its impersonal may be compared to those who can realize only the Brahman feature of the Absolute. Those who can realize only the Brahman feature of the Absolute Truth. The students who are still advanced further can know the sun disk, which is compared to knowledge of the Paramatma feature of the Absolute Truth. Right? Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter. Ishvara Sarvabhutanam, Ride Arjuna, Tistati, Brahmayana Sarvabhutani, Jantra Bhutani Mayaya. The machine, this body is a yantra. It's a machine. It's offered to us by the material energy according to the way we desired in our last life. That's, you see your body now, you stand in front of the mirror, you see reflection. This was your corresponding consciousness from the last life when we were living. We got this. We got this machine. According to one's purchasing power. According to one's purchasing power or karma, I cannot walk into a Rolls-Royce dealership and tell them, I am unemployed. I like this car. No. It doesn't correspond to your financials. Please leave. You will waste our time. You are not qualified financially to get this car. That's how easy it is to understand it. Okay? So corresponding in that way. So, you must go and buy a bicycle. That's how